Hey there, it's Patmos and welcome back to our continuous journey on the back of Onbu as we are trying to survive as this little settlement. We now have 53 population. I don't think that's too bad. And we seem to be doing okay. We just have a scavenging party that is ready. So they brought in 5 iron ore and 2 Eleflea eggs. Question is, where do we send them now? Because these 2 are done. We can't send them here because that's just a sleeping spot. We do have 2 interesting places to go here. We can go right or straight. It appears this is normal or good soil, but it could also be the poison. I don't know. So I have no idea. But we can't get to any of these and we don't have the resources for it as well. So we'll have to see what we can do. What should we do here? I think we should go southeast, so let's tell him to do that. And he accepts our command. What a wise creature that is. We have buildings with a flag though, but we can't do anything right now. So let's just go back. Let's see what the flags are about. Well, this one is done with all the clay. Okay. Question is, can we move that one to an area where we have significantly more clay? Well, right down there. So I think we're just going to move this. Oh, we can't move this one. Oh, that's sad. Okay, well, you know what? Let's deconstruct it. And let's build a new one down here then, so that at least we get another clay gatherer. Resources. A clay gathering camp. And if we place it right here, we get access to 5 clay pits. That should be good. Then, this one is also... oh, it said it had a icon, but it doesn't. Oh, probably because it was filled up. Okay. There, insufficient resources. Yeah, but once they deconstruct, it said that we will get 100% of our stuff back. So that should be good enough. Let's start working right here, because there's some small rocks here that can be scavenged. See about that. Looks like our research is done, and I think we researched the building upgrade. So we can do our first building upgrades, and for the mission, we have to upgrade this building. So we can do an advanced funnel. Increases production speed in all environments except the arid ones. Or a special membrane. 300% production speed in humid environments and 500% production speed in damp environments, but no water production in lower humidities. I think we need to go for that one, but the problem is we're not making any tools yet. So the next step could be to find out where we can actually start to work on some tools. We have a sawmill here, which is interesting. Produces wood by mining giant trunks. Smoking hut, boarding house, wheat harvest. We have the brick furnace. We have a trade post, a cottage. I think we can... oh, iron furnace. Forges iron out of iron ore. Okay, but the problem is I can't hover over resources, but we do need a certain resource that we don't have yet, which is probably bricks. So yeah, let's go get the brick one first, and then those are probably bricks, these pieces. Ooh, and we need something else. I don't know what that is. Will that be cotton or something? We'll have to see, but we're going to work our way towards that so that we can get that stuff. Basically to the iron furnace so we can make our own tools, because right now we can't make tools. Now apparently we don't have the resources for this, so we'll have to hold on a bit to see if we can master that. Now it appears that some of these resources are not getting stored. You know what? Let's get the people out for now, so that they can help store some stuff. We do have space in our storehouses. See, there's plenty of space. They're just not bringing in the logs, so that's one of the things that I kind of want them to do, to actually just bring in the stuff. We have more buildings with a red flag. See, there's no mining to be done out here, so let's move this one. There is some mining to be done out here, so let's go over there. Let's mine those stones. Whoa, these were done quickly. Just moved it there, and now all the stones are gone already. You know what? Let's place it right there. That should do the trick. They'll get some stones. Housing-wise, we're pretty good, I think. We have 64 housing spaces. Yeah, so we have 11 spaces left. So if we tear these down and we build 2 new huts there, That'll be good. Then we can take these two down and probably get some extra deco here to make these the highest rating as well. Because these are all the highest decoration rating, which makes them really happy, and that's really good. And of course we need to check the map every now and then to see if there is something actually in range. This will come in range at some point, and this might come in range. We get some iron here. We get clay and salt. Ooh, that's interesting. Right, he should go down here. That's what we told him to do, so hopefully he will. Oops, wrong button. Let's see how that goes. Other than that, things do run, I think, kind of nicely and smoothly, and they work, and it's fine. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, we got a transmission. Ooh, what would it be? We have received another transmission, and it seems to be our mysterious benefactor from last time. You actually managed to complete it? I'm impressed. How's the connection on your end? Hello there, we can hear you loud and clear now. I am Waltraut, one of our village elders. On behalf of everyone here, thank you very much for the blueprint. But if I may ask, who are you and why do you possess this technology? Right, I haven't properly introduced myself. I am, call me Nona. I've always been interested in learning new things, and residing in an old research facility surrounded by ancient books and technology has certainly helped. But I'm currently much more interested in who you are. People living on an Onbu, a species long thought to have gone extinct. A real, living, wandering village. How do you know so much about us? I'm sorry, who are you? My name is Theodore, and I am another one of the elders here, so would you please answer my question? Of course, I see. Well, my facility here is in surprisingly good condition, which means that I can gather a lot of data from all over the world. The seismometers capture the rhythm of your Onbu's gait. The long-range microphones record the melody of its sound, so it's all so incredible. And the fact that you managed to construct a crude transmitter is just a metaphorical cherry on top. See, dear, I told you this would be a good idea. But no, why did you contact us? What would you like to come here and join us? Oh, thank you very much for the offer, but I can't leave this facility just yet. No, there's something much more urgent that I need to discuss with you. Uh-oh. Surely you have noticed that the spread of the poisonous fungi is getting worse every day? Yes, unfortunately. A lot of people are seeking refuge in our village, many of them already afflicted by poisonous spores. There seems to be no end in sight. You're right, there isn't. Not if we don't do something, that is, but with your ability to survive out there and the technology at my disposal, we might just be able to fight back. Fight back? How do you imagine us fighting back against what has plagued this world for generations? Scattered across these lands are relics of the old world. I will tell you more about them when the time is right. But know this, I do have a plan, and with those relics in hand, we stand a chance. You want us to run errands for you? Even now we are barely managing to survive. Any distractions could be the death of us. I understand your reservations, but I believe that the ultimate fate of not only your village, but the entire world might depend on it. And you are the only ones I could ask, because there's something only a wandering village could achieve. Okay. No. I say we don't do this. Should we trust an outsider? Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? It's been hundreds of years since anyone has seen an Onbu. How do I know you're not just going to exploit it for your own gain, like all those other humans before you? What we do is none of your business, and you don't need to trust us because you just want us to use us for your own gain. Okay. Now hold on, dear. No, now please hear me out. I can only speak for myself, but I would not want to exploit our Onbu. We all need each other, and that's why I would like to live in harmony. Not only with Onbu, but also with you. I know it can be a difficult balance to strike, but we're all doing our best. And this is not my husband's decision, what we as a village do. It's our leaders. So please tell us where we would be able to find these relics. Thank you. I will try and relocate one close to you, and I'll be in touch once I know more. Theo, we can't talk to people like that. I guess we can give it a shot. I'll be in my tent. Oh, it can be so difficult sometimes. Well, you married him. I know you'll make the right decision for us, my friend. Of course I do. Apparently I'm considered the almighty super no guy that makes no mistakes. Okay. Well, we have to wait for another call while these build this place. That should give us the option to at least upgrade one of these. We don't have the materials yet, but they can get all the other materials in, which is good. We can also see that we're getting closer and closer to reaching everything we need for the research, which is great. This wood cutting camp is kind of done though, so let's put it out there. Have to keep checking some of the flags every now and then. Farm has an issue. Why is that? What's the problem? No water. Okay. Well, don't we have water in store? Oh, we are completely out of water. What's happening? Is this using up all the water? No. Where did all my water go then? Shouldn't be that dry or anything. Okay, well, we have 2 farms. Maybe that's it. Maybe we just need another water collector then. To make sure that we... probably build one close to the farm. That might be helpful. Let's do that. New people want to join. 3 new people joined. Your village's needs have increased from 4 to 5. So we might get to the point soon where we are going to have to make sure that we get more happiness. Okay. And, okay, let's build 2 more huts. That should be nice. I think we are now pretty much, yeah, we are at the max now. So we need those 2 extra huts as well. My friend, did you go around the corner? Yes, he did. We can now send out a party here. Let's start with that. And then we can later on hopefully send one there. There's food for him. This is probably an old relic. Ooh. Ancient notes. That's what we need for some of the research. So that's good that we can see the incoming. I like that we already traveled 230 kilometers. That's a lot of distance. This guy's walking pretty fast, I think. 200 kilometers. Wow. Okay, so all of this we have, all of this we have all this stuff. This is all good. Anbu Doctor, that might be a nice one. Allows you to send out workers to cure Anbu of poison or heal it. But we need clay and stuff for it, and we don't already have that much clay and wooden planks. But then, I think having good health for Anbu is probably a bit more important than having enough clay to spare, I guess. Yeah, do it like this. Oh, did we get a message? Yes. Let's see. I've located a relic in your vicinity. It's being kept by a man who needs your help. He is a bit of an oddball, but please hear him out. I will connect you to him now. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes, hello. How can we help? The lady I talked to said you live on an Anbu and are able to deploy flying scavengers? Yes, that is correct. Amazing. Please, you must help me. One of my beloved carrier pigeons, Beko, has gone missing on a recent sortie. He must have gotten lost inside of a poison storm and I don't know what to do. I can't go myself, but I'm afraid sending more birds to find him would just lead me to losing them as well. So please, if you spot any poison storms from up high, send your scavengers out there to look for my Beko. Oh, poor Beko. Of course we will look for him, and rest assured that we will give him the best care we can. I happen to have some experience as a veterinarian, so I will personally accompany our scavengers. Thank you so much. The lady said you'd be particularly interested in this old relic my father kept around. You can have it, if only you bring me back my boy. We will do our best. Take care. You handle that well. Make sure to take a look at your map. I will check your surroundings for poison storms and mark any that stand out to me. Thank you again and talk to you soon. You want to go out there yourself at your age? For a crazy person's bird? Have you gone finally mad? Dear, someone needs to help. And I feel more than capable of providing it. As soon as we locate it, I'm going. End of discussion. Well, we know who wears the pants in this marriage. Don't worry about me, dear. Okay, interesting. We'll see how that goes. So we have to fly into a poisonous cloud. I'm not a happy camper about that because I don't like that stuff. Oh, we can also harvest the forests. Oh. That's interesting. That is interesting. We can get some herbs and stuff from it. Nice. We haven't really been focused on herbs. Probably haven't collected a lot of herbs anytime anyway. Clay gathering camp is ready. Alright, let's get some workers in. That will solve one of the flags. Here's another one. Nothing to gather. Well, they should be busy with it, so... Not enough resource. Yeah, they need water. Are we in such a dry area right now that we don't get a lot of water? No, the humidity is okay. Apparently, we are using up the water quite fast. And probably because we're upgrading this one, it's not doing anything. That could be part of the problem. Let's get a worker in this air well, so this one starts to get some water as well. That might already help out to fix issues. Wood cutting camp is empty. Well, that doesn't help. And just raises more flags. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 3 of the flags are for the areas that simply can't do anything right now. So most of the flags are not really that important to check, but this is a good one. All right. Oh, this is now doing a nice job as well, getting me clay. That should speed stuff up a little bit. We do have a ton of mushrooms. Might as well just feed Onbu with it. I mean, why not? Ooh, and we get rain now. Oh, that's a saver. You know what? Can we just tell it to not do the upgrade? See, now it can just get us water. We'll wait until we get the tools and then we set it to upgrade, because right now it's not functioning because of the upgrade, and I do need the extra water to keep the farms working. Don't want to run out of food. Alright, find Biko. We have that. Yeah, alright. Onbu has just entered a toxic biome that will poison Onbu and your villagers. Toxicity is usually higher near the ground, meaning the poisoning will get worse if Onbu is resting or sleeping. Uh-oh. The biome toxicity display in the top bar, which is this one. Okay. Oh, the message is gone now. Are we out of the toxicity then? I don't know what happened there. Or are we not in it yet? I don't know. Construct a herbalist. Oh, I thought we already had a herbalist. Don't we have a herbalist yet? Nope. Okay, so that's one thing that we have to research. Assign at least one worker. Assign plots to your herbalist. Okay, you know what? Might be that we have to skip the... Yeah, we have researched the herbalist. Where is my herbalist? Onbu catch, gathering camp, stonemason. Herbalist. See, there's the herbalist. Well, you know, it probably needs green ground, so let's put it down right here. What do we need for it? Stone slabs and clay. Okay, well, we can get that. Let's get this herbalist up and running, so that we can probably get a cure. Now with the raised humidity, we should be getting in some water finally. Although that might also get poisoned, I guess. So it doesn't say we are... If Onbu was lying down, ground toxicity would apply currently low. Okay. So there is toxicity out here. It's just only a little bit, apparently. Which is, I think, good news. That's helpful. Now I just want the research to be done. Ooh, yep, scavenging party is ready. We just scavenged that area. We have to do the relic soon, but I think we can also do this one. 16 hours. So send out the party. What's that? A ruined settlement. Ooh. We get extra nomads. But yeah, we want to do this one too soon. He's going to eat there. So let's get this scavenging over. And then we'll see. What do these people have to say? Why do they have that on them? I don't know. Okay, we need 30 more clay. We have 25. Okay, but there's already people coming in, so we might already have the clay that we seek. Then we can probably grow herbs and maybe even make some medicine. This guy should be collecting everything to get the food feeding done. Also helpful. I like the fact that this game is not an easy walk in the park. You really have to balance stuff, try out, get going, and I like that. Okay, we are out of this. We've made a ton of that. Beet soup. Can we do something with mushrooms? No. Okay, well we do have an egg. Planted by pest control. Probably should do that. Let's make some mushroom stew since we have so many mushrooms. That'll be a good one. And in that time we can grow some more beets. That might be nice. Alright, they can now construct a herbalist. I'm very curious to see how that will go. We have to add 2 workers to it, but we can do that. We just got in 3 new settlers anyway. We have room for 3 more, so we don't have to necessarily straight build more housing. Herbalist. Plant and harvest herbs. Yes. Alright, let's give it some... do it down here, an area where it can work, I guess. There we go. I don't know how big of an area it needs, but... let's just give it this and see what it does. It does have compost, so that's good. And then it's going to plant herbs, I guess. Alright, we have the herbalist. Ah, that whole mission is completely done. Now we have to research the village doctor. Oh dear. Are we still trying to go for the other one? Onbu doctor. Well, we now apparently have to go for the village doctor. So let's go for that one. Yes. Furnace is nice, but we're not going to get it anytime soon. And I do want the village doctor. Apparently we have to make sure that we can treat our people soon. I don't want them to get sick and die or get lost or whatever. Alright, we are getting in the clay now. I think having the 2 clay gatherers really helps out. So that's what makes it worth it. Herbalist is not working. Why? Probably no water again. So short on water all the time. Although it is gathering water quite quickly. I guess with the upgrades we can really speed that up. But yeah, we have to wait for that. Alright. Let's get people in here so that we can research the doctor. Scavenging mission is almost done. And at some point we're going to get new people again. So we might have to just expand this again. We don't have to get the highest tier houses. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. So we might have to lower this road a bit, I think. But let's just get started with 2 houses. And then we'll see. At least we have extra room for people. That's already good. Wow, they planted some herbs. Nice. Keep doing that, please. There's our scavenging mission is done. So now we should go to the shrine, I think. Ooh, they can get 50 corn there. Yep, send out a party. Where's the toxic clouds? I don't know what a poison... Was that a poison storm? No, it's a rain cloud, so... I don't see... what the whole poison storm is. I don't see a poison storm. So that's something that we still have to discover, I guess. Research is being done. You know what? We might as well set these to be harvested and picked up so that we can lower the road here. That we have room for all that I want to put in here. Might be a good one. And we might already start with the road here. And then we can get rid of this little piece. And we can just start to build an extra city area here. I think that will be nice. That will be nice. But yeah, we do still have 8 people carrying goods around. And apparently they're not able to keep up with everything. So... Alright, I have a harvest tool out here. So let's tell them to harvest all these herbs. I mean, it's free herbs out there. Let's get them. 15, 6, 15. I think we have already... Yeah, we have so many logs already. Yeah, see, they completely filled these up. So they are managing to spread around a lot of goods. Let's pick those up and store those. I don't want them to go to waste. Yeah, we're making these slabs all the time. We have a lot of stone slabs already. Why is this one having issues? Not enough resources. Yeah, they need water, 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 water. Okay. Since water is a serious issue, let's just get another one. Ooh, what's he doing? Oh, he's eating probably. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, we can now really see the poisonous area. It looked like the green would be like, oh, nice green stuff. That's cool. But yeah, it is just poisonous. That's a rainy cloud, so that's no good for a storm. Did he pass on the food? No, looks like he has eaten. Okay, good. Ooh, what's that? Nomads. That's interesting. But this is also interesting. Campsite looks left, but there may be some tools. See? And we can use tools actually at the moment. And I think we already have quite enough people, so probably gonna go that way then. That might be the best option. Yep, they're now getting in some herbs. Research almost done, and I think the next step after the village doctor is pest control. We have everything for that, so we can quickly do that. And then at some point we have to go to the decontaminator. Fights the spread of fungal infestation using biogas or ombu bile as fuel. Okay. No clue what all of that is, but yeah, we can probably do it. Stone roads would be interesting. Need a lot of clay for that though. But yeah, when this one is ready, we'll be good. Will be helpful. Get another one of these and put a worker in. Yeah, we got the research done. Let's get the pest control. Yes, we have all of it. So, okay, so now we have the village doctor. Heals poisoned villagers using herbs. That sounds amazing. Let's get the doctor out. Yeah, right there. This will be a good spot. Let's get that plant out of the way. Stone slabs, clay, yeah. We have 78 clay, so that should be not too hard. I also see now that we can continue here with the road. No. Research tree. Deconstruction tool. Let's deconstruct the road there. Alright, our scavenging party is ready, or is it? Yeah, it just came back, I guess. They can't go there. They can go to one of the forests though. Wood, mushrooms. Just a cloud. Wooden mushroom. Ooh, what's that? Heel shroom. Alright, send a party. Let's go to the heel shroom. We don't really need these extra people. So I kind of want to go this way to get the tools out there. So let's pick northeast. He accepts my command. Woo! Thanks, Onbu. You're doing a great job. Keep walking. Ah, yeah, they're taking this away. And then we can build another village square maybe at some point. Get some decorations going. Build some extra huts. That's all very good. That one is ready. The Onbu Doctor. Okay, show interaction. I don't know what to do, but let's get the extra hands in. Let's put in workers, and then we might be able to do something at some point. Not enough resources, not enough. Slightly reduces Onbu poison level. Easy but inefficient. Reduces 15%. Well, that's quite a bit, I guess. So yeah, that's why we really need to grow the herbs. He's tired though, so he needs to go to sleep soon. That will get him more poisoned. We'll have to be careful with that. But yeah, he needs to sleep, so not a lot of choice, I guess. Let's build 2 more huts, since we're getting in more and more people. We still have room though, but it might be helpful. And we can get rid of some of the older houses again after that, so that'll be good. The doctor is ready. Let's put 2 people in there. We now have 19 herbs. So we can cure poisonous villagers. I just don't think we have them yet, by the way. But, look at this. They have some water to spare. So we just needed extra water collectors. So as you know, one of the things for me in this game is learning it. We're still just learning it. Let's get rid of these 2, by the way. So that's good. I mean, it's fine that I'm still learning it. And it's a pretty long game. You have to take your time. We can do a lot of fun stuff. I think he's laying down now. Yep, there he goes. Now this, see, now this will slowly get him poisoned. So we'll have to be careful. And make sure that at some point... Oh, is he standing up again? No, he's going to sleep now. He's now laying down and now he's going to sleep. Okay. So we have to get him some attention at some point. We can't get the decontaminator. Removes external parasites and their eggs from Onbu. Can also plant the collected eggs. Okay, nice, nice. What should be next? Compost heap. We do the dung collector, the Onbu kitchen. Well, you know what? We have the points for this, so let's just go. So that our people are busy doing research. Right now, we don't have to, of course, sacrifice villagers, but we might have to later. So why not be prepared for it? That might be. Oh wow! There's plenty of stones to be gathered there. Let's go there. Could be something for later too, so that we can gather or sacrifice a villager to make Onbu happy, but I think he'll be pretty happy. But yeah, he is now laying down. That's good. He's asleep. That's helpful. I'm not really sure if villagers are actually already getting sick. It doesn't really look like it, though. Total people housing. Yeah. They seem to be pretty healthy. Yep. Happiness and needs. Okay. Happiness is 12. Minimum happiness to attract nomads is 10. So we're still good on that. And we're gathering more and more materials now. So I'm not too unhappy about this. We are out of herbs now, though. So at some point we have to increase the farm, maybe. There's no research to make the farm work better, so we'll probably have to check which buildings we can actually upgrade. Like these have an upgrade button. These don't. These farms do. Crop fertilizer increases yield of all crop production by this building by 1. But compost is required to plant them. And increase the amount of employees by 2. So they'll double the output as well. So that'll be good. Those upgrades can be very handy. But yeah, not all buildings have these upgrades. This one has an upgrade. Ambulance. Increased movement speed of workers. But yeah, for every upgrade, it's already clear to me we need tools. So yeah. Big pots. Speed. Yeah. So upgrades will be key to success at some point. But we're just going to need a ton of tools for it. Now the good thing is Onbu is asleep. So we're not moving through any of this. These guys are now doing a forest, but after that we can do this village and get 50 corn, maybe? That would be handy. We'll just have to wait for the toxic storm to appear so that we can do that one mission. But yeah, I don't know where that is. Haven't spotted any yet. Okay, this is taken down. Let's go to our decorations. And put in extra flower beds. And some trees to get the decoration up for these so that these are as happy as can be. Poison resistance to villagers plus 20%. This is plus 10%. So the housing is actually better and providing some protection for them. We already have a ton of wood. 300 something. So I'm thinking again, let's take out a few people from the woodcutter camps. This frees up 3 people that can now carry goods around, which can be quite helpful in speeding up everything in the village. In terms of carrying the goods around, getting stuff ready. We also seem to be getting in some water now. Nothing stored yet, but this has 30... Oh, global resources are 30 now, so... We are getting where we need to be in terms of getting the water for the farm so that they can continuously produce good numbers. Yep. Scavenging mission is almost done. Research is almost done. So what's going to be the next research then? Tomato fishery, stone roads, building upgrades, maybe the sawmill. But yeah, we don't need it yet. A quarry. Use a stone by mining boulders. Smoking huts. Make scavenging rations from various types of food. Oh, that way, I think with the scavenging rations, we can do further missions. I think we need rations then. So what I think, I was trying to understand how it works. I think everything in the circle doesn't really need anything to have them go scavenge. But if we want to go outside the circle, then all of a sudden we need rations for them to go there. So with these rations, we can basically make the circle bigger where we can go. All right, let's send out a party to get the corn there. And that should do it. Okay. Oh, herbs are growing nicely. We now have 5 herbs to spare. And I think this guy already has quite some herbs in it too. Yeah, 15. So that's good. We have some in reserve then. Can you do another feeding frenzy? Well, it doesn't really need to. He's not very hungry. Poison level is only 1%, so nothing bad there. Okay, so we had to manage the water, but that's going well now. I wonder if we get some toxic water now because of the toxicity out here. Doesn't look like it, but could be. Yeah, I'm not so sure. What I am sure of is that we want to get some decorations out here. Yep, there, and there, there, and there, and there, and there. There we go. That'll get these up into the decoration total high, and then that'll make them extra happy. I mean, happiness is pretty good now. Yeah, this all looks fine. Alright, well the finish is running smoothly now. We have no real issues. We're slowly growing. We're up to 62 people now. We have plenty of food. And we're doing a lot of research, which is great. So things will go well. But still plenty to do out here in the world. Plenty of stuff to get and stuff. So there'll be more to come in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel. Leave all your comments in the comments section. I will respond to them. And then, of course, I hope to see you in a brand new video. Thank you so much, and bye-bye.